What do you get for $1.5 million in Alameda, California? Hey, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Struzyna. This is my wife, Kristin, with the Gunderman Group at Keller Williams Luxury International. And today we are coming back with another installment of What the Money Bought. $1.5 million price point here in Alameda. How does it stack up between the last 5 years? What does it actually get you today? How far is that money going? That's what we're talking about on this video.
If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because we're gonna keep putting out content just like this and you're not gonna wanna miss it. And also make sure that you stay all the way to the end so that you can actually see what $1.5 million buys you in Alameda.
And likewise, if you have any other cities or price points you want us to do in this series, comment them down below and we will make sure we work those into our video rotation coming up. So without any further ado, let's look at the data. Okay, so here is the data that I just recorded right at the end of December for the $1.5 million price point. So what we're looking at is we had 19 homes in this particular year that sold right around that 1.5 plus or minus about $10,000. So it gave us a pretty solid data set to work from. As you can see, we saw days on market increase just like that $1 million price point. Similar size, although as we've seen in past years, the house is getting smaller and you're losing bedrooms and bathrooms. You've got, since 2018, almost a full bed and a full bath less at that price point, and about 678 square feet on average less as well. Age pretty consistent. You know, Alameda has more or less older housing stock, so no surprise there. But what you are seeing as well is the list price to sales price ratio. Now, unlike the 1.5 million price point, which saw that ratio shrink, meaning the listing price to what it sold for closed the gap, we actually saw a decent increase here over past years. Now, granted, 2021, bit of an anomaly. You saw an average of 23% over the list price. This year was down to 15% over, but as you can see, historically speaking, not that different, interestingly, from some of the past years, and in fact, more so. This has just been a really robust, very competitive price point in Alameda, so I'm honestly not totally surprised to see that. But in general, just to keep in mind, you're paying almost $800 a square foot for these average homes of about 1881 square feet, which is significantly up, almost up $200 per square foot since 2018. So now looking at the overall market, one thing that's really interesting is 1.5 million, even back as recently as 2018, used to be honestly pretty darn close to the top end of the market. Only 41 homes sold over that number in 2018. But now, look at that, 162 homes. In other words, 31% of the market is over $1.5 million. So you're seeing that top end grow significantly as we've seen some of that $1 million price point really push up, and a lot of things shooting over that $1 million mark as well. So the trend continues here. 31% of the market is over $1.5 million in Alameda. It used to be only 6.4% back in 2018. And as you're seeing mostly single family homes, no shocker there, but you're starting to see some townhomes, which you have not seen cross that $1.5 million threshold since 2018. And as you can see, just the volume of transactions that are happening at that price point has gone up as well. So there you have it. The market has definitely moved upwards. Dollar per square foot stayed pretty flat overall. The houses are again getting smaller over the years. You're losing square footage on average, you're losing beds and baths. You're starting to flatten it out, and you are still seeing about a 15% difference between list price and sales price, even though we saw a big dip and decline in the latter part of 2022. So there you have it. Hopefully you got some value there.
So that's what $1.5 million buys you in Alameda. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And please do come back for future content because we're going to keep putting out videos and you're not going to want to miss it. Till next time, have a good one.